Now this here video is featuring the Ozark Trails tripod and lantern setup here. And well, I'm using two different types of fuel. One is pine, which people say you're not supposed to cook over, and charcoal as an additive collection. Oh, I think it's going to be pretty good. Matter of fact, I know it's pretty good because I'm at the end of the video already and using this as an introduction. It's really tasty. If you don't mind a little subtle type of pine flavor, you're going to like this one. Absolutely. But don't do this at home if you don't know what you're doing. Remember, I'm just an amateur. Even the dog says, don't do it. Wow, left this out here overnight. Look how spotted this thing has got from the dew. We didn't have any rain. There's a dog tag. See if I can get it without so much of the glare. Maybe, maybe not. Well, it's got little dirt stains all over it. And it looks like it's doing it because it's galvanized. Well, actually, I think, folks, because the box doesn't say what this is made of. It looks like it's nickel plated steel, nickel chromed, something like that, maybe. It's kind of lightweight, but it's not stainless steel. Not as far as I can see. Might need to do some research on the internet. Just surprised this thing actually looks corroded out here on just one overnighter, which is normally what would happen. Camping scenario. Anyway, gotta get the fire started underneath there and cook a few little groceries on it, see how it performs. Now the fire is basically nothing but pine straw, a few of the tiny pine limbs, and some wood that I chopped up there from that old pine tree that was dead and rotten and was causing a real havoc here at the Manland camp, threatening to fall on my fire. Well, actually, about to fall on the house, more importantly. But that's what this right here is. And some people have been asking about fat wood out of that pine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something. There's two huge logs over there that still remain from the original tree. See that black stump? That's where I'm starting to burn. Now this right here is from the dead part of that pine. It's so lightweight and porous and just eat up. It's almost like balsa wood. There's no real fat wood in this stuff. It's so dead and dry. You can see where the pine beetles have been placing their eggs in there. Like I say, it's almost like, it's real lightweight. Like I say, I call it balsa wood. But a lot of folks say that you can't cook on pine, and I'm here to prove them wrong on this particular, well, measure right here. You can cook on pine. The trick is to let it burn down to a set of coals. That way you don't have all that so-called residue. And being this right here doesn't have a lot of residue, it's gonna work just fine. Hey, I found this little bag of charcoal. I had some left over. Didn't even know I had it. Let's add that to the fire pit here. That'll get them coals in really good. Oh man, yeah. And for the heck of it, we'll let that right there catch up. We'll get ready to cook. Yeah. Pine and charcoal. You just can't beat that combination. Got some sausages, some chicken, of course, asparagus. I'm going to try this asparagus first. Got a bunch of it. Not just a little, a lot. The asparagus has been marinating in Dale's steak seasoning along with some Worcestershire sauce. But Dale's, in its norm, is mighty salty, so I had to add water to it to kind of cut it just a bit. Thought I'd try something a little different now that I got the asparagus on there. I'm going to try a bridge. Let that sausage there do a little something nice. And we got 2 chicken tenders. Let's see if I can get this right here angled right. Good thing about this, you can spin it. Place that chicken across that asparagus so it don't quite stick to the grill. All around here. There you go. Oh yeah. Looks kind of nice. A steam effect. Give it a go. Oh, nice. Just gave everything kind of a flip, 1 rotation. And wow, that's looking good. Another thing that I like about this setup, and it's really, really neat. I'm not used to working on a grill surface that's constantly moving, but there's an advantage to it. If you have smoke coming from your fire, you're on the end that doesn't have the smoke blowing in your face, and you can work. You reach over your tongs to rotate the meat on the grill. Boy, that sausage looks beautiful. With this one here, I could turn the grill, bring the food to me, and attend to it. Same thing with the chicken, and be able to get in there and deal with it like it needs to be dealt with. Now that right there is a very nice added plus to this system. The concern I had about the bungee cords inside the poles, well, the fire this size, there's really no worry. These things just don't get hot at all. And 2, these chains, down to a certain point, they're not hot to touch. You can actually take and rotate. And I mean, that's really, really kind of cool feeling. Getting down toward the actual grate surface, that's different. But this is nice. I think I just fell in love with a whole new way of cooking here. And it's easy. Yeah, what's up, Jack? There's a fatal flaw in this particular setup. Well, not necessarily the setup, just the way I'm cooking. I'm going to end up eating all the asparagus before the main meal's ready. This is good stuff. Place the already cooked asparagus back on top of the grill to heat it back up. Getting ready to pull all this off the grill. And well, folks, there you have it. And careful observers would notice, yep, 1 asparagus did slip through and hit the coals. Oh, well, you know, you had to sacrifice at least 1 of them to the grill gods. Well, we're going to do a taste test, and we probably will not have that on camera. Why? Because I don't need to tell you how good this is going to taste. But then again, you might actually be interested. Does it have a pine flavor? Well, eating that asparagus just then? No, not whatsoever. Just like I told you, you can indeed cook on pine. But this one here happened to be a combination of pine and charcoal. I know, it's good. There's one of the chicken tenders right there off the grill. There's the tag. We're going to give it a taste test. Oh, man. Caramelized goodness. I mean, it's good. Let's break this apart. Excuse my smacking. Whoa! Break it in 2. Perfectly golden white. Now, I don't want to sit here and eat all this in front of you, because I got to go feed Wee Wee. Oh, man. That's good. And hot. Disclaimer. Now before I say anything further, I want to sit there and stress one thing. Cooking on pine wood, is not a practice that a lot of people teach. And I'm definitely not teaching that here. I've been doing it pretty much all my life because here in Mississippi we have a lot of pine. Getting a hold of say some hardwoods, oak, pecan, maybe some apple trees and stuff like that, it's not really easy to get a hold of because once they hit the ground, once it's a dead tree or something, they're grabbed up immediately. But there is a lot of pine, and you find a lot of that around anywhere in the state. But well, there's a reason why we don't have pine charcoal, so keep that in mind. It is possible to cook on, but it's just not recommended. It's not really a safe wood to cook on either because of all that toxins and stuff, the resins that's inside the pine. Like I say, this particular pine here has very little resin whatsoever. It's been dead for a long time. And we're not going to put our food directly above the open flames. We're going to let this thing cook down. It's going to end up being charcoal, where most of the oils and stuff have been burnt up. But anyway, don't do what I do. I'm just an amateur. Hey y'all, if you hadn't liked this here video, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button down there. Maybe a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. And leave me a comment or two. It always helps to let me know if I'm on the right track with my channel. And I've never really asked anybody to do this before, but hey, I'm doing a test. Just to see if it works. Appreciate it. Until next time, y'all, this is amateur artist Mark D. Chandler once again from Man Land, wishing you and y'all a very happy YouTube experience. I'm trying to follow the grill here as it twists. Y'all get out there and do some cooking in the great outdoors. And I want a special thanks to Christopher Putnut Land, for giving me this Ozark Trails tripod system. It was for my birthday. This thing's going to work. I think it's going to work pretty well. Just not really sure how long these poles are going to hang together. They're a little bit flimsy. But as with anything, we always work and make adjustments. I love the system and I love the setup. No doubt about it.